Christina Haack has always been in the public eye, not just for her successful career as a TV personality and real estate investor, but also for her highly publicized personal life, which has seen its fair share of ups and downs. Recently, the spotlight has shifted once again to her and her ex-husband, Anstead, particularly in the wake of his relationship with actress Renée Zellweger. What's intriguing, though, is that despite the tabloids continuously churning out stories about the trio, Haack has remained remarkably silent on the matter. Her subtle but impactful gestures, however, speak volumes about her thoughts on Anstead's new relationship. While social media has been a platform for much of Haack's expressions, she has chosen to keep her opinions on Anstead's relationship with Zellweger out of the public discourse. No cryptic posts, no pointed comments. This approach is an interesting contrast to the dramatic highs and lows of her past relationships, where she didn't shy away from airing her feelings or posting messages that seemed to reflect her emotional state. Instead of making headlines with sharp words or public discontent, Haack seems to have embraced a more graceful approach, one that speaks to emotional maturity and a strong sense of independence. To understand Haack's current attitude toward Anstead's romance with Zellweger, it's important to look at the history of her relationship with her ex-husband. Their divorce in 2020 was somewhat surprising to fans, especially considering how they seemed like an ideal couple. Both Anstead and Haack had children from previous marriages, which they blended into a new family. They even worked together on their popular HGTV show, Christina on the Coast, allowing viewers to see their life as a couple unfold on camera. But things took a turn when they announced their split, and fans were left wondering what went wrong. In the aftermath, both Haack and Anstead took time to process their emotions privately, but their separate paths in the media highlighted their distinct responses to their divorce. Anstead, a British TV presenter and mechanic, moved on with remarkable speed, quickly finding romance with Zellweger, the Oscar-winning actress known for roles in films like Bridget Jones's Diary and Cold Mountain. Zellweger, who has long maintained a low profile and guarded her personal life fiercely, seemed an unlikely partner for Anstead at first. But as time passed, their relationship became more visible, with the couple sharing intimate moments on social media, attending events together, and even going on trips. In contrast to Anstead's public affection for Zellweger, Haack's response has been one of quiet restraint. Though there was initial speculation that she might feel some resentment or jealousy, especially since the two share a young son, Hudson, the reality TV star has given no indication of this. Instead, Haack's behavior suggests that she has chosen to adopt a pragmatic approach, focusing on her own happiness and maintaining a calm demeanor when it comes to her ex's new relationship. There are several factors that likely influence Haack's decision to stay out of the limelight when it comes to commenting on Anstead's new girlfriend. For one, Haack and Anstead share the responsibility of co-parenting their son Hudson, which requires a level of mutual respect and understanding. Even in the aftermath of their split, the two have publicly expressed their commitment to prioritizing their child's well-being above all else. In this context, Haack's silence about Zellweger can be seen as an effort to maintain a stable, positive co-parenting relationship with Anstead. Another reason Haack might be refraining from commenting on Anstead's romance is her own personal growth since the divorce. After a tumultuous few years, during which she experienced a series of high-profile relationships, Haack seems to have found a sense of peace and stability. She married and divorced TV star Tariq El Moussa before marrying Anstead, and after their separation, she entered a relationship with real estate agent Joshua Hall. Haack has been open about her past struggles with her mental health and her desire to focus on her children and career moving forward. By not engaging in public drama or negativity, Haack is showing that she has learned from her past experiences and values her emotional well-being. This maturity was likely bolstered by the lessons she learned in therapy and her willingness to put the past behind her. As she continues to build her brand, focusing on her career and family, Haack's decision to remain silent on Anstead's relationship seems to signal that she is no longer interested in participating in tabloid drama. Instead, she seems committed to living her life on her terms. One of the most intriguing aspects of Haack's support, even without direct acknowledgement, is the possibility that her actions reflect a deeper sense of understanding. Haack has spoken before about the challenges of being in the public eye, particularly when it comes to her relationships. In many ways, she has grown used to the scrutiny that comes with fame, and while her past may have been filled with moments of hurt and heartbreak, she appears to have evolved beyond the need for validation from others. By not speaking out against Zellweger or expressing any kind of bitterness, Haack is perhaps giving herself the gift of peace, choosing not to expend energy on something that no longer serves her. In contrast, Anstead's new relationship with Zellweger has only grown stronger over time, with the couple appearing more in love with each other at every opportunity. The actress, who has notoriously kept her romantic life under wraps for years, seems to have found a connection with Anstead that has brought her out of her shell. The couple has been seen together at various public events and social gatherings, always looking happy and in sync. It's clear that Anstead has found a sense of contentment in his new relationship, and while the public may be fascinated by the pairing, it's clear that both he and Zellweger are determined to keep their romance private and authentic. For Haack, the question might not be whether she approves of the relationship, but whether she feels comfortable in her own skin and her own journey. Her past experiences with public relationships, whether it was her high-profile marriage to El Moussa or her brief marriage to Anstead, have shown that navigating love and family in the public eye isn't always easy. There will always be fans who have strong opinions about her personal life, and there will always be tabloid reporters eager to create sensational narratives. But Haack's ability to stay quiet and confident in her position shows just how far she has come. She doesn't need to publicly endorse or criticize her ex's relationship, because she has found her own sense of fulfillment. In many ways, Haack's response is emblematic of a broader cultural shift toward privacy and emotional resilience. With social media constantly demanding that celebrities share their lives with the world, there is something refreshing about someone choosing to take a step back and keep certain aspects of their life to themselves. Haack's decision not to engage in any drama regarding Anstead's new relationship not only protects her own mental health but also sets a good example for her fans, especially those who may be going through similar challenges in their own lives. As the story of Christina Haack, Anstead, and Renée Zellweger continues to unfold,